What's up, everyone? So today is a nice topic of some list of foods you should likely avoid. It's up to you, of course. This is all up to you. I just want to present information for you to decide and decipher and see what's best for you. I personally try to stay away from some of these things in this list, or at least look for the better options in this category. Now, quick spoiler alert, a lot of these have to do with sugar. And basically are mislabeled, in my opinion, based on how they are marketed. However, again, do what you like to do, but there also are good versions of these things about going to list for you, but you have to do some homework to get there. Now, why do you have to do homework for low sugar, or I'm sorry, not low sugar things, that's not on this list. Do homework for what you're eating, because all the work that you're doing in your current diet and all your fitness activities mean nothing if you start slapping a bunch of crap on top of it, okay? So this is going to help drive that number down over time, even if it's the little things, okay? So there's all going to add up. And of course, a little bit of sugar here and there will add up to in a bad way. And I'm going to say this a little more often in each video now, but you cannot outwork a bad diet. I thought you could a long time ago. I feel like I was a long time ago. That was a different life for me in the Marine Corps, where I was going 24/7 almost, and I was literally outworking a bad diet. Well, that's an anomaly of a time and an outlier for sure. Now is not that time anymore. So now I have to watch what I'm eating, handle my fitness better, and this list is something I want you to consider for yourself to watch out and read the labels a little bit better on. So again, do some homework. A lot of this has to do with sugars or overly processed type foods. Another quick caveat to all this is I used to hear those things too and say, it's fine. Processed, who cares? You're good to go. I'm fine. It will take its toll over time on you. And I want to make sure you understand that now, as most of the folks watching this channel are dads that are, we're into our work careers and we're starting to gain a little bit of weight. So that's why we're starting this fitness journey together to tackle that weight now. However, these little things will take away from you from those things. So when I say watch out for your sugars and processed foods, those are things that I think a lot of us used to hear is don't worry about it. Well, now I want you to start kind of considering it and worrying about it a little bit more. You'll thank yourself later. However, let's get started. So most yogurts, okay? There's a lot of yogurts out there, especially marketed to kids, that have a ton of sugar in it. That's something I can't really get away from the kids sometimes, but it's okay. They can decide that later in their life on their own. But most yogurts out there are really not that good for you, even a lot of the Greek yogurts. But there are great options in both categories, yogurts and Greek yogurts alike. I have I got a yogurt with a low sugar, or zero sugar, and they're flavored with vanilla or like some sort of berry stuff. But it's there's way less options out there of the low sugar, zero sugar yogurts out there. But most yogurts out there are not that great for you with when you add in all the sugar that they've added in there. Yes, it's sweet and you think you're eating better. Is it better than certain things out there? Yes, of course it is. But however, adding too much sugar is going to be not great for you, okay? So watch out for the yogurts, read the labels. Again, do your homework. All right, most muffins are definitely not great for you. A lot of these things are always said, oh, muffins are good for you. I don't know who started that or how it started, but a lot of it, again, is sugar. I need to do another video with some of my recipes on there. I do a muffin that is no sugar at all in there, and it's good. The only sugar in there is from honey, and that one I can kind of take in my head as okay to eat. And that's the only really piece I'm really adding for a sweetener, but it does have banana in there, which has fructose and is sugar, and it makes it a little tastier. Also some blueberries in there. But most of those, especially the store-bought muffins, are definitely high in sugar or packaged with other junk you just don't need. Veggie sticks. These are marketed to kids and they marketed as healthy. But again, they're talking about potato chips basically in a stick form to look like vegetables, and they're not even flavored with vegetables in most cases, and they're still deep fried. So you're just looking, you have a few layers of bad stuff in there for you. Again, it's over processed, and you're not gonna get any better eating these veggie sticks at all. And they're not Just go get actual vegetables that has real fiber and real vitamins in there for you. Um, Again, some of these things might not want to hear, but these are things that you're going to have to take into effect to get better. So take those out of your pantry as well. Sweetened oatmeal. A lot of these oatmeals out there also in the same category. A lot of extra sugars and additives, stuff like that. But mostly overall is, again, spoiler alert, is sugar. Lots of sugar. So watch out for those. There are low sugar options or zero sugar options. Or you just get plain oatmeal and add things to them that you know are good to go, like different fruits and stuff like that. I didn't say this list would be easy, by the way, but you have to consider these things if you want to get better. Okay, granola bars. Again, eat a granola bar. That's healthy. That's what we were told for years, especially growing up. Again, another false claim. It's actually really well marketed because they do their job, but we still bought into this. This is okay to eat, and it's not. Again, a lot of sugar and crap added to it. All right, another one. Even for athletes, Gatorade and sports drinks. Yes, even for athletes, because I know you're still burning that sugar off, but there's other alternatives to get your energy from, and it's not Gatorade, which is full of sugar. And what about your electrolytes? Yes, there's also other ways to get your electrolytes, and it's not through Gatorade and sports drinks and Powerade and stuff like that. So another thing, you're almost drinking like a pop basically by the time you finish a Gatorade, just so in terms of the amount of sugar you have. So keep that in mind. Your low-fat salad dressings. Again, they add sugar in to flavor it, or they add other stuff to it. There's other options out there than the low-fat salad dressings. You might as well just have a regular dressing with the fat content and not the sugar. You're actually better off based on what I can tell you, and I just don't have the low-fat stuff either. Rice cakes, another thing that's overly processed and overly full of sugar. Marketed as a healthy snack, it is not healthy. Dried fruits, they just take fruit, dry it out, and add sugar to the top. Funny enough, I just saw a video today. They took strawberries, put them in an oven for 2 hours, flipped it each piece of fruit over, each strawberry over, and did 2 more hours. It's a lot of time in the oven, of course, but that was, and they added no sugar to it, but it's supposed to taste just like candy. I have to try it out and see how it goes, but dried fruits you see in a package is coated in sugar. So again, you see the common theme here, too much sugar and things that were marketed to you really well. Bottled smoothies. So all these things are full of vitamins and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm sure the vitamins are in there. However, they're full of calories and are full of sugar again. So take these are things that are very, very well marketed, but are not actually good for you. Veggie burgers. Now, there's no sugar in these ones usually, but it's mostly just full of a bunch of crap in there. I have researched vegetarian and vegan diets just for to know more. And not only are these things full of additives and crap that you probably don't want in there, and a lot of flavorings that are, borderline definitely bad for you. But another thing is, I'm getting off topic here slightly, but the question of protein for the vegan and vegetarian diets come in, saying you need to really get the quality protein in there, but you're also lacking in amino acids. So if you are a vegetarian or vegan diet, not knocking on you, but just make sure you do further research on taking amino acids to help digest your protein properly, and make sure you're getting all the right supplements in there as well, along with that. I digress. Trail mix. It does have the nuts in there, so you get your healthy fats and your other vitamins you can get from nuts as well. But what else is added to those things? Typically, a lot of candy or chocolate. So obviously, adding M&Ms doesn't balance it out what you're doing. Just stick to just having a handful of nuts of some sort, peanuts, walnuts, almonds, stuff like that. But the ones with dark chocolate may be okay. But if you want to have a little bit here and there, but your ones with M&Ms usually is what they have in there is also not good. I've seen a lot with dried fruit too. Again, it feels like you're being healthy, but bad news for you, you're not. Wraps. Most of these in general too are full of just a bunch of crap that makes it sound healthy. Yeah, there's some spinach or lettuce in there, there's tomato, and then usually lean meat typically. But typically they're also bad for you. A lot of these tortilla wraps, even the ones that are whole wheat or spinach ones or something like that, are over 150 calories before you even add in the ingredients, okay? So again, most wraps in general are typically bad for you. Diet soda, don't even get me started on that one. It's full of artificial flavoring that is shown to cause cancer a lot of people over time as well. But then also, one of the things I've read about for years is if you have a diet soda, it triggers you to kind of crave other things like chocolates and other just more junk food. So once you have that, now you're fighting a harder craving. If you had the discipline to fight off a craving for a bag of chips or some bag of candy, fine. But the diet soda is also not really doing much great for your overall health either. I would stay away the best you can. Now, look at this whole list again. I'm going to read over here for one more time. But again, you have to do a little bit of homework on some of these things. But a lot of it is likely bad unless you can make it your own. Do your own homework, like the yogurt, how much sugar's in there. Muffins, unless you make your own. Again, good. Veggie sticks, bad. So just go get vegetables. Sweetened oatmeal. You can sweeten your own regular oatmeal if you want to with something like fruit. Granola bars, just typically you're gonna have nothing good in there either. The sports drinks, take them out. The low-fat salad dressings, again, watch out for them. A lot of sugar in there. The rice cakes, your dried fruits, your bottled smoothies, veggie burgers, trail mixes, wraps, and diet sodas. Watch out for these things. I hope this video has helped you. Name anything in the comments here I might have forgotten. We can discuss it for sure. Also, tell me how you're doing in your journey right now. Have you lost any weight? Have I motivated you to get started further? I hope I have. If I have, go ahead and subscribe and like this video. Hopefully see some more. I want to interact with you more in the comments, so leave some comments and see how it's going for you guys. Thanks for watching and have a great day.